And Dreamweaver here again today. This one's about truth. How do you find it? How do you know what's true and what's not? I'm asking you to have your own personal system of finding truth, researching it, looking for it, seek truth. This days of being spoon-fed by our mainstream news and other things are proven to not be accurate. Lots of people all over the world are upset by this narrative-driven, corporate-owned news system that we can no longer count on. How do you know, personally, how do you know what's true? I want you to not be tricked, not be fooled. I love you guys, and I want you to find your own truth. If whatever you want to think is true, as long as it's your system, you have a way to know. How do you know what's true? Today there's misinformation, disinformation, a controlled narrative, and omission. I don't know which one I despise more. Omission's up there, because they won't even tell you what's going on. You have to find out. I survived Oklahoma City back in 1995, so I know. They changed the stories, things didn't add up, left a lot of questions. The same thing for the Christians out there. Do you not think this system would try and fool you? I hope to God that you develop your system to know what is true and know what is not. Your truth. You're the powerful ones. You know what's right. You're going to have to develop that sixth sense, that intuitive side of yourself where you just know it's a gut feeling. That's what it is. Intuition will help you. If you're thinking, well, everything on the internet's crazy, things on TV, things in the magazines, newspapers, you have to sift through a lot of trash to find truth. And I sincerely mean that. If you're not looking for things, if you're not seeking truth, even in places where you don't think it is, you're closing yourself off. You're giving the enemy of humanity a reason to say, well, they don't find it, they don't see it, we're hidden in plain sight. You must understand there is an energy right now that wants to impede humanity. There is a war on for your soul and for your mind. The ambiguous writings of these people are frustrating at best. You must find a clear way to determine what is true and what is not. You must find that in the pieces of 8 that I mentioned in my videos before, if you're only looking at one piece, only one news, only one source, you'll understand the internal frustration that you share right now because somehow you know intuitively that it's not correct, it's not the whole story. I don't want you to be tricked. I don't want you to be fooled. I see this effort to keep truth from you. The biggest frustration is saying that I don't see it. I have to see it to believe it. There is a great effort to hide truth from you. What type of people have to lie to their people and keep truth from them to stay in power? You need to know who the true villains of this planet are, and you need to see who the true heroes are. I love the people. I listen to the people. I know they're the true heroes, and this is the time in the story where the heroes come to the show. I watched a lady that brought me in tears from over in other countries, standing up for what they truly believe and actually having documented proof to say they can say what they have. They believe in the people. Save the children. Italy stood up and said, no more. Every country is standing up right now. Find out what they're talking about. Don't let someone talk you out of the truth by saying, don't look at this, don't look at that. You're turning your back on the people. You're turning the back of the news on yourself. Good people stood up and did something. That's where we win. Instead of good people that stood and did nothing, evil persists. You say no. We stand. I know what's right in my heart and my soul. God wins. You need to stand up. You need to look around. You need to take upon yourself to say, I do not agree with this. I stand for that. Find it in yourself, my brothers, my sisters. I don't want you to be fooled. Stand true. What you believe in. Develop a personal way of knowing what truth is. In these times where people are fooled, don't be one of the fools that follows the other fools to the slaughter. Be the ones that stood and say no. I disagree. I stand for what I believe. Whatever you come up with, when you do your studies, I can respect that. Because it comes from you, and your heart, and your mind, your soul. Stand, brothers and sisters. Find it within yourself to be you. Love the creation with all your might. I love you. Until next time.